Hey everyone, so today we're going to be writing a biographical poem. This is called the I Am poem. When you're done, this is going to be the final product. This will also be hung on the board, so you can go back and look at this anytime you want to. You guys will start today by writing the actual poem, then you'll have the face templates. You can each choose one and make a design of the face, your face, which will represent your poem down here. So I will go over the instructions in details, but I just wanted to show you the final product when you are done here. This is a poem that I wrote myself about my dad, because my dad really is a big part of who I am as a person. And so if you want to read my poem, that will be on the board for you to read, and then I will go over the instructions for us. To do the writing piece, you're going to start off in Google Classroom. You'll open up the assignment that says I Am poem. Go into classwork. It's going to be under digital journal. It will be the first one up here, I Am poem. You're going to open this and it has the instruction on here, so please read through this carefully. And I'm going to open that document. You'll each have your own. It's really small because when we print these, we are going to cut them out and glue them onto the faces. Okay, so for this next part, what you're going to do, and let me zoom in there, is you're going to take this writing right here, these two words, you're going to keep it. Everybody will always have the first two words of each line the same. And then you just have to read this part where it says 2 special characteristics you have. So you're gonna fill that in, I am, and then you pick 2 special characteristics. So I put, I am a woman of faith and gentle. Those are the 2 words I'm going to use to describe myself. And then once I fill that in, I'm going to delete the description, and now I have my first line. I'm a woman of faith and gentle. And then try to make your poem a focus. So don't just put a bunch of random stuff on there. I'm going to talk about my faith, and I'm going to talk about my dad, because since he is a big part of my life. So I'm going to put, I wonder, something you're really curious about. So I'm going to write down, I wonder how long my dad will live. So something I'm really curious about. I do think about that a lot. I used to be afraid when I was younger that he would somehow disappear. Okay, the next one, I hear a sound you recall. So think about something that my dad has said growing up. So I'm gonna put, I hear my dad praying for me every day. And then I'm going to go ahead and delete this, a sound you recall. Now I've got my third line. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just really answer this question that's right here. So let's see. I see a sight that you remember clearly. So actually my dad lost his job recently, and so I'm gonna put, I see my dad without a job. And then I want an actual desire, so something that I want, I'm gonna put, I want to help my dad when he can't afford to pay for his bills, or put food on the table. Okay, and then there's that. And then I am, you're going to repeat the first line of the poem. So I'm going to go back up here, woman of faith and gentle. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to do Control C to copy. I'm going to come down here and then Control V to paste, a woman of faith and gentle. So right here, at the end of each line, you repeat that line again. I am a woman of faith and gentle, and then I am a woman of faith and gentle. So every line will repeat the 2 characteristics that you chose to describe yourself. And then you just continue doing the same thing until you finish the entire 3 stanza that is on here. When you're done, we will print these a different day, so don't worry about printing them. Just finish the poem piece and then you should be good. Okay, so here's my example. I'm gonna leave it on the whiteboard here so you guys can take a look at that. These are the face templates that I actually hand drew and just like copied it on here. So if you would like to pick, I have 2 different guy faces that you can pick from right there, and then the 2 different girl faces. And then I also have this blank one that does not have any here, so if you want to draw your own here, feel free to do that as well. They will be down here on the benches, so you guys can be called group by group whenever you are done writing your poem to come and pick up only one of these face templates. And in the brain area, you will draw your design and then just color in the face. My design is a little bit different because I created that a few years ago, so I've sort of updated the faces and they look like this. Alright guys, so have fun with this, enjoy, can't wait to see how they turn out.